Hey, it's Danny from Conscious Calisthenics. So if you're someone that is stuck in self-isolation or quarantine due to the pandemic going on in the world and you want to do an ab workout but you don't have access to a gym, well guess what? All you need is a floor. You can do it at home and you need no equipment. All you need is a flat floor and a phone to time your rest intervals, and some of the exercises are timed rather than reps. So the first one we are going to do, make sure you start your timer, is high crunches. So lay down like this in this position, make sure your abs are fully engaged so I can punch them, they're rock solid, and you want to do 12 to 15 reps for this first exercise. So you put your arms straight up and then you lift up as high as you possibly can. The higher you lift up, the more it is going to work on your abs. So let's start. And that's the first exercise done. So with that one, if you're not feeling a burn in your abs, you might be doing the reps way too fast. So slow down the momentum of the reps you're doing, and then it's just gonna work on your abs way more. So that's something to remember. And if you're not doing it with perfect form and fully engaged in the abs, you're not gonna feel it in your abs much at all. So make sure that you do perfect each exercise that I'm showing you. And yeah, depending on where you're at on your own fitness journey, if you're an absolute beginner, you want to rest around 60 seconds between each exercise. If not, you could rest around 30 seconds. So find what is the sweet spot for you. So the next one we are going to do is side plank twists. And you want to do around 10 to 12 on each side. So this one, the form is like so. Make sure that your shoulder is in line with your elbow and your forearm, so straight line, not out here, not over here. So get in that position there, and then put your body in a straight line, not down like here with it not engaged. Make sure your abs, your glutes, and pretty much your whole body is fully engaged. And then what you do is the side plank twist like so. The further that you curve under, the more it's going to engage your obliques. Once you're done on one side, then swap to the next side. Deep breathing, circular breathing the whole time. And done with that one. And like I said, make sure you're timing your rest intervals. Do a lap like I just did. And make sure that you're breathing very well in between each exercise so you can be prepared to do the next exercise and do it to the best degree that you possibly can. If you're not feeling it that much in your obliques when you're doing this, which are these muscles down here, then you're not twisting enough underneath. So just try and twist more and more over time. If you find you can't twist very far under, just keep practicing and you'll be able to curve more under over time. And the next one is lying knee raises. These are an alternative to hanging knee raises, which are way, way harder. So, how you do this is very simple. Be in a straight line like this, and then lift your knees here. And what I say is not just lift your knees there and go down, curve by engaging your abs. Try not use your hip flexors and glutes as much as possible so you can engage your abs as much as possible. And you want to do 12 to 15 reps. And if you want to make it even harder, you could pause for a couple of seconds here. The longer you pause there, the harder it's going to be. And with your arms, do not try and push off from the ground when you lift your knees up with your arms. My arms are just resting there. I'm not using any of my arm muscles to help assist me with lifting my legs up. If you're doing that, you're not going to engage your abs fully. And 15. Woo. And yeah, my body temperature's going up, my heart rate temperature's going up. It's harder to breathe, breathing deeper. Definitely doing it correctly. And with this workout, you want to do all of these exercises for 3 rounds in total. And you could do this workout routine anywhere from like 2 to 3 times a week. But most people, 2 times a week would be more than enough. And man, it's very sandy, so I'm getting covered in sand everywhere here. Shake out that mat quickly. And then we have leg lift circles. So we've got a balance of 6 different exercises. 3 target more of the obliques, and then the other 3 are targeting more of your rectus abdominis. So it's an all-round good ab workout. And these are very simple. Lay down again like this, and you want to do 6 to 8 circles in each direction. So you go like this, go out as far as you can. The further you go out, the harder it's going to be. So don't do these like little things like that. It does work, but it's not as effective. So yeah, 6 to 8 reps on each side. Make sure your abs are fully engaged, just like every exercise. And if you look, my glutes are never fully resting on the floor. They're always hovering off. So my abs are always fully engaged, and I have that time under tension the whole time. So it's like hovering over like that. And with that one, try and rest your head down, because if you're lifting your head up, it can start to hurt your neck as you get further and further onto the exercise, which that's just not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to work your neck in any way whatsoever. And then the next one we're doing is hollow body back and forth. And this is a brilliant thing to help you to progress towards handstands. It's a really, really good thing. So if you're someone that's trying to go towards handstands, practice this on a regular body. It's a hollow body exercise, but not a regular body. Yeah, if you do this on a regular basis, it's going to help you just go towards a handstand and perfect the form with it. So with this one, you want to do rocking back and forth. You can do it around 30 seconds. You could do it for 60 seconds, or you could do it for your max time that you can do this for. It's very simple. You like this. My body is fully engaged, my legs lifted up, and my arms out like this. Don't be resting down like this at all. But yeah, if you can't do 30 seconds, because that's quite a lot, then just do less. and you're going to do the rock with it, which I will show you once we start this exercise. So let's start. That is probably the hardest one out of all of the ones that you can do in this routine. It's a brilliant isometric exercise, and it's very different to many other different ab exercises out there. And make sure that you're not resting your head on the floor whatsoever, that your neck is slightly lifting up your head off the floor. And woo, that sun is coming out, it's in my face, so it's making me even hotter. So last but not least, we're going to do mountain climbers. So these ones are really going to jack up your heart rate. They're really good for burning calories, burning fat, and just a brilliant all-round ab exercise. So how you do these is very, very simple. Make sure that your floor is as flat as possible first. So what you want to do is put your hands on the floor like so, and spread your fingers out as much as possible. Rather than like this, what a lot of people do, it's actually better to spread your fingers out. So you're putting more of your weight in to this area here rather than into your wrist, which you could run into some wrist injury issues. So how you do this is get into a line like this. Make sure that you're fully engaged. And we're going to do it to the side. So you want to do this for around 30 to 60 seconds. And make sure that one that you pull the knee as far forward as you can to your elbow. Otherwise it's not going to engage your abs and your obliques as much as possible. And now my heart rate is through the absolute roof. Woo! So yeah, like I said, do this for 3 rounds, rest for 30 to 60 seconds in between each one. If you haven't seen my quarantine upper body workout video, I put a link for that up above. And if you'd like me to make any other workout videos, let me know down below. So, I'm going to get in the sea now because it's very hot. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave your questions down below. Get fit, get those gains, and catch you on the flip side.